Closures could be coming to yet another Valley School District. This time it's in Scottsdale, and officials say that 2 schools are at risk.
Parents and students stage a protest ahead of tonight's school board meeting. 12 News journalist Bianca Bono is there. She's live outside Coronado High School. And Bianca, why is the district considering this move?
Well, much like we've seen in other districts across the valley, the superintendent here says this comes down to declining enrollment and rising costs. But parents here believe the district should be exploring other options other than closing schools.
You dare shut down our school!
Students and parents protesting
I really like the classes, the wonderful community.
in an effort to save their Scottsdale schools from closure.
We have absolutely loved Pima. It is definitely our home.
Carrie Eves' son is a 3rd grader at Pima Elementary, a school that's been operating for more than 65 years and is now on the chopping block.
My son is very, very emotional when he heard the news, and so there are a lot of kids who are brokenhearted about this.
Echo Canyon, a K-8 school, is also at risk.
We love our school, but it's not our job to increase enrollment. It's the district's job. We really think that they kind of dropped the ball.
The closure consideration was first announced in a blog published last week by Scottsdale Superintendent Dr. Scott Menzel. He cited declining student enrollment and potential budget shortfalls as the reasons for why. Parents say they were blindsided.
We have kids entering middle school that have been with children since they were 3, and they're going to be thrusted out with nowhere to go. We have been told to get in a Black Friday style line on Halloween night and try to fight for a spot for our children going forward.
During public comment at Tuesday night's school board meeting, parent after parent expressing their concerns and frustration.
Keeping Pima open can prevent overcrowding. It's a pillar of our community.
Our campus was just recently rebuilt.
Let's protect what's working.
We're not asking you to ignore the numbers, but we're asking you to see the full picture.
After a 3-2 vote, with board members Karen Werner and Amy Carney voting no, the board voted to schedule a public hearing to officially discuss the potential closures.
We've engaged in marketing campaigns, Grow with SUSD. All of those efforts still haven't reversed the trajectory, and so at the end of the day, we have to have some difficult conversations.
The superintendent says there's currently an $8 million budget shortfall in the district, saying nothing is set in stone, but parents of students at Pima and Echo Canyon should have a backup plan.
If the governing board were to decide not to make a decision to repurpose those schools, you wouldn't have to make a choice. But I would be looking for that choice, and when open enrollment starts on November 1st, I would be prepared to put in, because there's a priority given to families from schools that are closing for consideration for open enrollment.
So after a work study session to talk about this on October 28th, the next step in this process is a public hearing on November 13th. That is the public's opportunity to make their voices heard on this issue. The soonest the board can vote on whether or not to actually close those 2 schools will be on December 9th. We're live in Scottsdale tonight. Bianca Bono, 12 News.
All right, Bianca, thank you.